Alright, so Rune Factory Gardens of Azuma is finally out, and I've only played the first hour of it, but I can already tell the game is so much better than Rune Factory 5. Like, artistically speaking, its art style is so much more refined. The 3D models are great, I will say that as well. So, what else can I say? There are a few pros and cons with how the game is currently, being a spin-off and how they structure the game. The farming takes kind of a backseat, as well as blacksmithing and all the other stuff that you usually love to do in Rune Factory. However, I will say that the combat is very much so improved, much more fluidity. Exploration is really great because as you're running around, we now have the ability to jump. You have like the auto feature for climbing up, grabbing stuff, as well as just pole vaulting, not pole vaulting, but vaulting over like minor obstacles. You'll automatically do that. That's really great. And it takes on a more city builder aspect in the Rune Factory verse. So let's hop into the pros. So the pros are the 3D models being so good. They take out portraits. Portraits are no longer in. For this entry, you have a close-up on the 3D models of the characters, but that goes in tandem with the voice acting. Most of the lines are voice acted in this, therefore it adds a little more familiarity to the characters, because if you're consistently hearing their voices each time you talk to them, it makes it so much better to connect with them. I will say for the candidates as well, I love the candidates. Like the spring goddess, that's the first one the first goddess or deity you'll meet in the first hour of the game. She is beautiful, great. Her design is similar to Hina. Hina's back from Rune Factory 5. You know, the girl you saved from the forest within a cup. It's within the first hour gameplay of Rune Factory 5. She's back. She's a seed ranger now. She's a ranger. So she takes on the basically family business, because she's kind of like your pseudo daughter. I guess she got inspired by you. Shout outs to Julian, because he's not even here now, but you know, work calls. Once you find your calling, it's just, you got a choice. You try, Julian. But yeah, I hope none of you choose her, because that's quite literally my daughter. And her design being so similar to the spring goddess, I'm kind of glad for that, because it makes it less likely for you guys to choose her. So as for the other candidates, they're pretty alright. I'd say, what is his name, Masamu? No, it's not Masamu. You know, it is Masamu. He's pretty cool. I'd probably take him into dungeons, because he seems like he'd be pretty useful in combat. If we're talking about combat is very fluid. The dodges, the time slowdown once you dodge, it kind of gets into almost, what series would I say? I want to say Dynasty Warriors, but I don't think that's not quite it, because it's not like you're fighting hordes upon hordes of enemies. So I'm not quite sure what to draw a parallel to, but the dodging mechanic gets super refined. The RPG appearance gets more in depth, because now we finally get the weapons and armors showing on the character as you equip them. And the caveat to that is that these are specific armor types. And this is a really good step in a good direction, because before you could only equip weapons and hats, and that's what would show up on your character in most of the mainstay games. And that's like, okay, yeah, sure, but I kind of want to see my armor equipped, because I went through the trouble of forging it. But we're making steps towards the right direction. Now let's get into the cons of the game. So, I don't like that. I don't know what I'm getting in my inventory until it's in my inventory. That's pretty much it from the first hour wise. I'd have to do a full gameplay playthrough to go through all the cons. But so far, the game's pretty good. It is one of my favorite games, in fact. So, hey, why don't you consider watching my full series on it? If there's not a first video uploaded that I got lazy, my bad. I'll get on that. Hit me with a comment or something like, hey bro, where's the video? And I'll see you there. Bye bye.